Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you guys for joining me here. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at insights and messages for the collective Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. These being general messages, please take the ones that are resonating organically and don't force any onto your situation. You can also apply these messages to any aspect in your life. With that being said, Aries, let's get into it. So Aries, the first oracle card you have is taking chances. And let's look at the picture. There is one arrow to the left which says chance, and to the right the arrow says change. And it further says it's time for a leap of faith in the situation. Be more courageous in dealing with your finances. It may be uncertain but may lead to greater results. I feel, Aries, that there is something you are contemplating or holding back from taking the next steps. So in whichever situation, it could be in your finances, could be investment, could be something that you're investing in. But it says be more courageous in dealing with your finances. So something needs to change, a change of mindset, perspective, or your relationship with money needs to change. It may be uncertain, but may lead to greater results. So right now, you probably don't know how the outcome would be. But if there is something that you're holding back because of uncertainty and that you would know what you're holding back on, the sign here is that it may lead to great results. So take those calculated risks. Sometimes we have to weigh out the pros and cons and take those calculated steps forward with the backup plan, of course, with the fallback and backup plan. The next card you have, Aries, is number 10, and it says convention. On the left-hand side, there is a glyph for Venus, the planet Venus, and on the right side of convention at the bottom, there is a glyph for the house of Capricorn, which is 10th house. Now, Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. So we have 10th house energy, Saturn energy, and Venus energy over here. So Saturn is the planet of restrictions and ambitions because it drives the hard work behind the goals. Venus is a planet of luxury, of arts, of music, of landscaping, nature, creativity, and children. And then Capricorn again is 10th house of work and our network of people, earthy energy. So I feel here, Aries, now if you look at the picture, there is a stone wall, there is a frame, there is a child inside of that house or that frame. So it could mean that some kind of restriction, I feel. It could be family restriction. You see, there is there's a stone wall, and then there is a beautiful traditional house right above that garden, the stone garden, right? So there's a lot of green energy here. So you might be living in an area where there is a lot of greens, or moving to an area, or just out there for vacation somewhere which is either on the mountains or has a lot of green trees and bushes and things like that around. Also, it speaks to family restriction. So something about your family could be restricting you in some way. Sorry about that noise. Okay, so what I was saying is that, with the energies of Venus and Capricorn and Saturn over here, I feel, Aries, that some of you might be working towards a goal with a partner. Could be a team, but I feel for the most part, it's with the partner. You might have some common goals. You might be teaming up with one or two people. Now, this could be at work, or this could be your personal partnerships, right? Whether in friendships or whether romantic interests, whatever that is, I feel that this is more about partners and people of like-minded varying goals coming together. I also feel that, with Saturn and restrictions, family restrictions, I feel that Either some of you feel restricted in expressing yourself openly in some creative area. If not that, this could be about being conservative in your own approach and ways you do relationships. Like, you're not that, like something like, conservatively, like you express your, you express your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings in a very conservative manner. Which just depends on who you partner up with, because like-minded people will prefer the same way of expression, right? So I don't see a problem with that, and I also feel that Venus is also about having a good time. So you might be going out there, meeting new friends, teaming up with people. It could also be meeting people that are artistic or that are out there, creating things into events. Could be you're teaming up for events, or you're, participating in creative arts. They could be like creating like sculptures or music or dance, something which is very traditional, very classical style. So you could be participating in events like that, or you could be pursuing events like that, or you could be in that mindset at this point in time. I also feel that some of you might be partnering up with people that are experienced in that area. Even romantically, you could be partnering up or getting to know people that are more experienced, like a little age difference is what I'm getting. Doesn't have to be, but it's just something that comes about with the Venus in Capricorn blend of energies. I also feel that at this point, you're also focused on your financial security. Because that's very important to all the earthy signs, right? We're more, earthy signs are more, very grounded in their approach towards their finances, how they spend and how they want to make money. And, a part of their satisfaction comes from being, from knowing that they are stable and secure in their finances, being the earth energy that Capricorn is. Similar for the other earth signs, which is Virgo and Taurus. So, I do feel that your focus is also on how the money should be spent and, how much frugally it should be spent, and the approach should not be reckless, right? And you kind of put restrictions there. This could be about putting restrictions on how you spend money as a couple or as a family unit or as an individual because of the Saturn energy out here. So I do feel in the next few days you will be out there connecting with people on different, maybe it's arts, artistic, different traditions also could be, but that are traditional and classic. So you might be connecting with people out more in the next few days. You could also be liaising with vendors and different partners at your workplace. People that are already out there in the market, that are more experienced versus the new ones that have just come about like maybe a year or two. Or I feel you're preferring vendors that are more out there for a longer period of time, like 7-10 years, rather than taking on new vendors that are just making their entry into the market. I also feel that you will be connecting probably with people that have some connections or are influential in some way, Aries. The next card you have, Aries, is the Wanderer, number 4. 4 can also be 4th house, related to family. But the Wanderer mainly is about, it's equivalent to the Fool card in the tarot, right? Where we just take a leap of faith, we step into the unknown, we step outside our comfort zone. For some kind of a new beginning or an adventure or trying something that you haven't done before, something that requires a calculated risk. But this is an exploration time for you, Aries, whether it's you're going outside in the world, exploring new areas, avenues, and things like that. It could also be exploring your internal world. Which means how you're feeling and just taking care of your mind, body, spirit. That could be the wanderer within. Like maybe you're figuring out different ways of staying healthy, reading up about it. Or you're reading up, some wonder is also about wandering in the world, like figuring out things, like exploring your neighborhood, exploring communities, different institutions. This wonder is also being, wonder is like the fool, right, that trusts your inner voice. So you might be like more focused on your own instincts, on your intuition, on your gut feeling. Now, a wanderer can also be like on a spiritual quest, right? So you could be going to some cities that are related to your religion, faith, pilgrimage, some culture where you will be discovering things, or just going to newer places that you haven't been to before. So I just feel like you aren't taking your first step towards an idea or towards an exploration or a journey or an adventure. It's like you got an idea and you want to take the first step towards it. You know, some area of your life, whether it's an exploration or, you know, some domain where you got an idea and now you want to progress further by taking the initial steps, Aries. Now you have the card of evil eye protection. So evil eye is just negativity. It could be that, you know, evil eye here card indicates that you are protected from evil eye, Aries. See, there is a symbol of an evil eye on a laptop. So this could be somebody at your workplace which is trying to throw some shade or some not wishing well upon you. Could be at your workplace because it's on the laptop, doesn't have to be. It could be somebody online as well. But I feel that you are very well protected right now, Aries. You know, sometimes these negative energies or ill will, you know, sometimes they have a negative effect on our overall well-being. But I feel that you are taking steps to protect yourself in the right ways, whether it's physical protection or spiritual protection or mental protection, whatever it is. I feel that you are taking the right kind of steps. Some of you might be in the public eye or, you know, or maybe you're getting attention, increased attention, at the, or you will be getting more attention than before. So, you know, it's always good to be aware of where we are, our environment, our surrounding energy, because evil eye could, you know, show up in so many ways, right? I mean, whether you're seeing a sticker or, you know, an emoji or a charm somewhere, just to, you know, it's just a indication that you are protected if you see these symbols anywhere. I also feel that evil eye is not only just protection, but it's also like a symbol of good luck. You know, it's a symbol of good luck because people sometimes they put that to that there is no negative energy around you, right? So there are well wishers also that could be putting some kind of like a protection symbol or having it. You know, or you could be having it in your home or in your pockets or wherever you go in, you know, things like that to just keep you safe and protected. So, yeah, just be careful, Aries, of any people that might not be happy or things like that. The next card you have, Aries, is the card Wolf. So, and it's in the reverse for you. So, now, wolf is also an earthy element, which means practicality. It's also connection to your family and friends. I feel in the reverse, this wolf energy, Aries. You might be feeling a little disconnected from the people, your community, friends, family, whatever. Like you feel like you cannot trust those people or you're not opening up to them. It's hard for you to open up and, you know, express yourself or be vulnerable or share a lot about yourself. And I feel it could have been due to something of your past experiences, either with the same people or with different people, right? There's a level of isolation with the wolf energy in the reverse, a struggle to be connected deeply with people or friends and family. So I feel that you probably need to either talk it out or see how you can fix this, if you wish to. This is also a call to listen to yourself, like your opinion matters the most, right? And at this point in time, we should not be really listening. I mean, you should be listening to everybody's opinions, but don't doubt your own opinion. Don't doubt your own instincts, right? Because don't doubt yourself about the decisions that you make and what you feel should be the way going forward, right? Because only we know our situation in and out. So, trust yourself more, Aries, if you're not, if that's what your situation is. But there's some kind of, kind of a disconnection or an, Wolf is also an independent energy. So there is something like, it's also, actually Wolf is like a good balance between being independent and being part of a pack. That right balance in between, where you are independent in your own right and also you're connected to the pack in a good way, right? So there is some kind of imbalance that's happening in that area. So either you are a little more dependent on people, or you're a little more cut off from people, like you're isolating, not in a negative way, but you're not opening up as much. You might be like drawing the line, drawing boundaries, not trusting other people. So either you're not trusting other people, or you feel a little threatened by other people, whether it's, a threat, not like a big way, but it's like, what if this person does this? What if this person thinks of this? Or what if this person says that? Some kind of fear that you have in terms of opening up to people. Now, wolf energy is here for you, which means that there is some, you need to embody this energy right now, Aries, which you are not. The energy of wolf also brings survival instincts, like not just survival instincts, but strength to face any difficult situations, endurance to get through it with keeping your faith strong, using all of the resources that you have in the wisest way, or in the most effective and efficient way, right? Resources in terms of money, people, your skill set, whatever that is. So using that in the best way, and still thriving and still making it through, no matter how difficult things might appear to be. It's a temporary energy for the next, maybe a few days or something. So you will be able to get through this. Just stay strong, stay resilient, right? Also, wolves are earth energy, which means external world, outside our house, right? So you need to be out there more, not be an indoor person right now. So you need to connect more with people, organize, just be out there, doing something of the practical world, maybe participating in community events, or just, just going out there, exploring restaurants, taking care of yourself, working out and things like that, because these small steps that we take in our physical world will actually, they shift the energies in a way that allow us to stay grounded and stay focused and get by through times that are uncertain and that we don't know. Because once we're out there doing our thing, taking care of our practical things, body and things like that, it actually pushes us towards our goals by keeping us grounded and focused. So, so you are called to embody this wolf energy out here, Aries. So next, Aries, you have the card of the gazelle. This is the air element. Now, gazelle, so rightly so, this is grace, right? And also alertness or awareness about where you are. And that came through with your evil eye card as well, to be alert and aware of where you are, your environment, who you're meeting, and things like that. Air quality is about, using your mind, your past experiences, processing things, thinking fast, thinking on your feet, quick adaptation to different environments. Also, air is light and free, right? It can travel anywhere. So again, an element of exploration. You might be on a new journey of exploring things, new places, new areas, new domains. It could be new jobs. Whatever it is, there is a newness of, and there is an exploration spirit which is associated with you at this point in time, Aries. But gazelle, about gazelle is like gazelle is very agile, right? Moving fast and swift. And so not only the speed factor, but also trusting your own instincts. Gazelle is very instinctive, so you have to be able to trust what your instincts are telling you. Something looks good, it's good. Something doesn't look good, it's not good, right? And also you will be able to tell good from the bad. Like, you will just be able to smell things, right? We say, it's fishy somewhere. So that's the kind of vibe I'm getting for you. Like, you are so spiritually, energetically aware of what's good and what's bad, what's brewing good, what's brewing bad. So you will be able to adapt very quickly, move quickly around that, right? Using your logic, using your mind, and fast decisions, acting fast, acting decisively at the same time, not impulsively, but not to cause a negative stir or negative reaction, right? So this also comes with the not feeling restricted, breaking free from limitations. And I think that came to with your convention card as well, right? We saw that energy of moving past limitations or breaking free from limitations. I don't know where those limitations are coming from. Is it your family? Is it your community? Or is it your mind that's restricting you? It could be an Eight of Swords woman, because you have the air energy here, which means you yourself is restricting yourself. And I feel that you're breaking those order belief patterns. You're not limiting yourself anymore, and you're moving fast towards newer horizons. So something that you're doing which is new in your horizons, there is change. Yeah. Also, it's very timid, Gazelle is like very timid. You're not timid in a bad way, like very delicate, right? So there is also an element of being vulnerable out your Aries, which means that whatever you feel like, you need to understand your strength, your weaknesses, and use your vulnerabilities, things that you are afraid of showing about yourself. Use those abilities and talents of yours as a strength of yours. Don't think it's a weakness. Your vulnerability, the way you interact with people, your environment, that's your strength. Okay, so you need to not take it as a weakness or anything else. It's your strength of connectivity or connecting with people, or whatever you feel is, you're vulnerable about, that you don't want to open up about. Whatever that thing is actually a source of strength for you. So keep your mind sharp, keep your eyes sharp as well, right? And your reflexes will come through. That's what I was trying to get to. Reflexes are going to be very strong. How your first instinct, your reflex, your alertness is going to be really heightened in the next few days, right? But again, gazelles are very, they're very friendly, they're very adaptable. So I feel that you will be able to navigate your way using logic and your wits, right? By trusting your instincts, feeling the energy. Also pay attention to those small signs that you pick up, hints and messages from people and your environment, and use those hints as well to make your decisions and to act smartly. Because you might have some opportunities land that you will need to, immediately take. Yeah, you might land some opportunities because of your, your characteristics in the next few days, your agility, your elegance, your grace, your poise, your fast, quick thinking, your openness to new possibilities. These will land you good opportunities that you need to be able to identify, grab onto, and you will, you will grow. Through exploration, and you will grow. It's new horizons. You're tapping into something new, and this will benefit you. This energy will benefit you, Aries. And the last card today, you have Aries is the firefly, and this is the fire element. So you have fire, air, and earth. So you have less of water energy around, so less emotions, less emotional landscape in this next 2 days for you, Aries. But Firefly is passion, is forward movement. It's ideas, new ideas, paths of creativity. It's lighting your own way forward, even though you might not know what's ahead again. It's like the leaping into the unknown. We already got that energy for you with the Wanderer. It's going forward, one step at a time with creative ideas, newer horizons, exploration. So Firefly is again finding your own light, not dimming your light actually, shining your light, not dimming your light. It's also like, you will, it's a very creative energy. Fire is very creative, divine, inspiration from the divine, from the universe. It's meant to be at this point in time. It's also being very joyful, playful energy, right? The youth energy, like the Fool. Fool is the first card in the tarot. It's like, let's see what happens, but being calculated at the same time, taking calculated steps, being open to new experiences. Maybe you're trying new things, new restaurants, or taking up new skills, new interests, something that is exciting you. You might be going on an adventure, or this is a new phase of life. I feel for you it's the starting of a new phase of life, which is very creative, which is very adventurous. Aries is what I'm getting. Something new, something exciting, but you don't know what's going to come off it. How is it going to be? How are things going to, transpire for you? But that's okay. That's, nobody knows what's coming in the future anyways. Right? So, and we can't stop moving. We cannot start stagnating. We cannot stay where we are. We're not, we're meant for growth. We're meant to change things up. We're meant to try new things, even if you don't know how it's gonna be, right? It's like trusting your own self and, being in the energy where people feel that it's okay to, try new things, be at new places. So you're not only like driving yourself forward, but you're also inspiring others to follow the same energy or the same path of trying new things and enjoying life at the same time, not taking things too seriously, enjoying the smaller things, the smaller joys, smaller events. Everything is like, everything that you enjoy is like a magical moment, right? With this Firefly energy. So I do see that you were maybe changing up things. Maybe you're changing your look, your wardrobe, or you're changing up your career, something. There is a change with Firefly. There's a spark, right? That will light you up, new ideas. And this is also forward movement, right? Page of Wands is forward movement, messages. You might receive messages. You might give messages. You might be talking a lot. You have the air element also. You might be talking about new ideas. But this is the force that moves you forward, the activities, the people that you associate with, the actions that you take, the enthusiasm with which you go forward. Right? So I feel that you're getting a lot of creative ideas and about a lot of new things, trying a lot of new experiences without even bothering yourself. Like, is it going to fail? Is it going to be a success? What is it? What are people going to say? So I feel you don't bother about what people are judging you for, or if you're going to fail or pass in your new endeavors or new adventures, right? It's like, yeah, I trust my own light. I trust my intuition. I'm not going to, and even if I fail, I don't care. I'm not going to dim my light, right? So I feel you're in a very exploration energy, very playful, joyful energy. You're enjoying whatever you're doing, whether it's small or big. You're enjoying it, you're being very creative, and you're just trusting yourself rather than waiting on other people to validate you and your results. And that's great energy to be in Aries. So Aries, those were your messages. Hope they were insightful and helpful to you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you like the messages, please hit the like and hit the subscribe along with the bell so that you get notified whenever the videos are published. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, you all. Bye for now.